These servants are the only friends Snow White has ever had, and they keep working for the evil queen, hoping one day Snow White will take over the throne. Margaret has also polished the king's dagger and she hands it to Snow White as she convinces her to sneak out of the castle to see the state of the kingdom that should be hers. In the meantime, Clementiana goes to her room to activate her magic mirror, which takes her to her magical mirror house. There lives her reflection, the Mirror Queen, who reminds Clementiana that she's getting old no matter how much she tries to hide it, so she shouldn't be picky about her sixth husband. Money is running out, meaning Clementiana needs to marry soon. After lots of thinking, Snow White leaves the castle through the front door because the guards accept to cover for her. While crossing the forest, she comes across Andrew and Charles, thus she uses her dagger to cut the rope and free them. Snow White and Andrew are instantly smitten with each other, but sadly, they're going in different directions. Andrew and Charles eventually make it to the castle and apologize for their state of undress, explaining they've been robbed by giants. Clementiana is extremely attracted to Andrew, and when she hears he's the prince of a bountiful land, she decides he must be her next husband. Her plan is to throw a party to impress him and propose, but her advisor and bootlicker Brighton points out they don't have money to throw a big party like that. Clementiana sends him to collect more taxes, and when Brighton explains people are too poor, the queen orders him to come up with some excuse. Back to Snow White, she's made it to town and she's shocked to find how destitute people have become under the queen's heavy taxation. The singing, dancing, and happiness she saw as a child when she visited with the king are nowhere to be seen. At that moment, Brighton arrives to announce the new taxes, claiming the queen needs the money to protect the kingdom from the evil that lurks in the woods and is behind all the recent attacks. At the castle, Andrew sends Charles back to their home in order to get gold, clothes, and guards. Charles is hesitant because he thinks the queen is crazy, but Andrew assures him he'll be fine. Afterward, Snow White comes back and tells Margaret about the town as she cries over having seen her father's hard work destroyed. In return, Margaret tells her they'll be having a party with a prince, pointing out that Snow White should attend and try to get the prince's help to take back the kingdom. Before the party, Clementiana goes